In 8.2, we're going to go ahead and look at Venn diagrams to start off with. A Venn diagram basically shows you how to represent all of your sets. Usually there's two, but sometimes there could be three or more. But for the most part, we'll have two. So we start off with a box here, and this box represents everything in your set, which is called the universal, and they'll use a little U to denote that. Um, so a couple of things for notation. If we wanted to represent the number in our universal set, they'll put an N and then the letter of which you are working with. So let's just say there's 100 people in my set. And so the N stands for number, and then U is universal, so how many people are in that set, and then we have 100. So if we start off with a circle here, we're just going to call this set A. And let's say out of 100 people, there are 36 people that like to do some type of art. And you would go ahead and put that number inside that circle. Okay, so the number in set A is 36. Okay. If we wanted to talk about probability, that would be a different notation. You would use P. So probability of choosing someone who likes art, or in set A, you would take the number in set A and divide it by the number in your universal set. So that would be 36 out of 100. Okay. We also have everything that's on the outside, which is called the complement. So complement is denoted by a little apostrophe. Sometimes you'll see a little C up there, but I think our book does the apostrophe. So to find that number, you would do the number in your universal, subtract out the number in the set that you don't want. So that is everybody who doesn't like art. Okay, so that would be 100 minus 36. And then we are left with 64 people. So you would put 64 on the outside of your circle. If you wanted the probabilities, though, however, probability, remember, is only out of 100% or 1. So I would take that 100%. I would subtract my probability of all the people that I do not want, which is the probability of A. So that'd be 1 minus 36 over 100. And then you're left with that 64 over 100. So that's a brief introduction to how to represent some of the notation for both number, probability, and complement.